How we doing, guys? It is August Young here at Doc Sports. Welcome to today's free college hoops. I'm going to say college football. Today's college hoops pick. We're looking at Illinois State USC neutral court matchup. We're going to dive into this one, but as always, a bit of housekeeping. Premium picks have been crushing it as of late as a whole. UFC, another winning weekend for us. 6-unit winner there. $100 per unit. Bettors are up almost $4,000 on the UFC season. That's 40 units almost. NBA. Tough loss last night. My mistake picking the terrible Indiana Pacers, but solid overall, up nearly $1,000 so far in the early going. And NHL, bread and butter historically, has been our hottest sport. We came up short last night. We had a step out on Washington, painful loss. Took the 1-0 lead. It just, I don't know, things didn't play out the way they should have. It's hockey. There's so much variance at play now. But we are on a stellar run on the ice. 75% winners in November. I can't quite believe when I say that. It sounds like this handicapper snake oil salesmanship, but it's true. 75% winners in November. You can always reach out to Doc Sports for access to spreadsheets there, or hit me up on Twitter and I'll be happy to provide you with the results that we fully document. My Twitter X account is August Young Wins, but 75% winners in November for $2,600 in profit alone. Winning season, of course, includes a 9-2 winning mark on our last 11 premium NHL plays. Now, that's the kind of edges that our premium clients get every single day. And if you are ready to take the leap, you are ready to join. If you're not a client of Doc Sports and you like what you hear here, you're interested, head on over to docsports.com/free60, where you can get a no obligation free $60 account. You can use it for my picks, any of the handicappers picks at Doc Sports. Use that credit. No obligation, like I said. You don't even have to bet the plays. If you're just interested in what my premium picks look like, the analysis, the breakdown, the quality of those picks, grab that free 60. Now, I want to dive into today's free play. As mentioned, we have a neutral site matchup here. We have Illinois State taking on USC. I believe this is at the same place as the other neutral court game, which I covered today, the Intuit Dome, Arizona, UCLA. Anyway, how I see this one going. So you've got a team like Illinois State. They're 1-1. 2-0 is USC. Line opened USC -17. Has dipped slightly to 16.5. Have some money trickling in on the Redbirds. It's interesting. It's such a small move. We'll see where that goes. Total has risen up to 158.5 from 155.5 as the market anticipates scoring. It's funny. I remember a time when neutral court games, it was always a blind under, and it just shows the change in college basketball, how we now get these totals up, consistently over 160 in neutral court games. Times change. Now, Illinois State, they are coming off a 76-65 win over Cornell. They covered that game as 7-point favorites in that one. A guy like, you got Tyree Coleman. He scored 26 points in that. Very efficient, efficient performance from the freshman. Now, they did lose their opener by 3 to UT Martin, 81-78. They were 5.5-point favorites. It was a late collapse in that game. I had some personal action on that one. Now, forward Chase Walker, 6'9", 280 pounds. He's a matchup nightmare inside. He's averaging 15 points last season. USC, they revamped 13 newcomers. They rolled Manhattan, if you guys saw, 114-83. Didn't love that they allowed 83, but 114 points. Career high from a guy like Chad Baker-Mazara. I think he scored 26 in that game. They edged Idaho State 75-69. They didn't cover as big favorites there, though. Really, really poor free throw shooting. I don't think that should be expected to continue. Just one of those nights for them. USC ranked top 30 overall when we look at adjusted rating, over 120 points expected per 100 possessions. Adjusted defensive rating as well is very good. They're an up-tempo team. You look at Illinois State, mid-major level team, around middle of the pack here. Slower pace, weaker efficiency, especially against top foes here. I think the line makes sense in general. No major injuries to mention. USC's depth is going to shine on neutral ground as it tends to. As this game gets deeper, as the playbooks start to close up, so to speak. Yeah, I think this is a clear spot for USC despite that early move down. I think there's too much upside for them. So for me, the free play, based on everything and how the game script and my numbers go, I like laying the 16.5 here with USC. And I would grab that before we get any reverse movement going back to the original line and up. Now, remember, guys, premium best bets, best plays are at Doc Sports if you want the best. Sign up at docsports.com/360 if you're not already a client of Doc Sports to get that free $60 account. No strings attached on that, guys. Go and do it. Hop on board. As always, thank you for watching. We're going to cash this one, I hope, and the other college basketball I've released today. I've done 4 college basketball picks here for Friday, so be sure to check them out. This is August Young. This is Doc Sports. Thank you for watching. As always, I'll see you at the window.